Modelling. Now, once staff have decided these are the values, and the parents have decided these are the values we want our children to develop, there's an absolutely crucial next stage. And the next stage is for the adults to say, we've got these values, how are we going to model them? There can be a gap, can't there, between what we say and what we do. We need to have authenticity in this approach. So I've been in really lively discussions in schools where staff have said, well, I think the child should show respect first. I've shouted at children for 30 years. What's wrong with that? And I will say, well, if you use the value of respect, shouting stops tomorrow, or even before tomorrow. That's where this conversation can get really interesting, and why senior leadership teams in schools need to be really firm and say, this is the way it's going to be, once everybody has agreed. Once you have agreed. Let's listen to Simon. Simon's a foundation school teacher. He teaches 5-year-olds, and this is what he says.
First thing I feel is quite important is that when I come in, or the children come in the mornings, is that I greet them first, because they're why I'm there. So as they come in with the parents, I'll bend down onto their level and just give them a smile and a hello, and often maybe a bit of contact as well, just to sort of touch them on the arm or say hello, just to make that initial contact so they feel welcome in the morning. Ask them how they are. It builds up a bit of a sort of rapport, but often, if the children have had a busy, frantic morning with mum and, trying to get themselves ready, they sometimes want to just say one little thing they've been holding on all morning to say, and then mum maybe or dad was too busy to hear them. And so just giving that couple of minutes in the morning just to say something is really important. So it's just a general sort of approach to helping them come in and settle.
Lovely, isn't it? The greatest thing you give your children is time. Time. In a materialistic society, that often goes by the board. We're always buying things for our children. I think one of you is doing work on the overindulged child. We have a problem on that, and all the children desperately need is often to be listened to listen. If you've got a child, when was the last time you listened to your child?